That was the Columbus Blue Jackets goal horn. Now it's time for the other team. The defending Stanley Cup champion, Pittsburgh Penguins. Sorry, technical difficulties. That was the goal horn for both teams tonight, the Columbus Blue Jackets and Pittsburgh Penguins. Pittsburgh's definitely going to have revenge on their mind in tonight's game. I can almost guarantee it. That's because the first time the Blue Jackets and Penguins played each other in Columbus, the Blue Jackets absolutely walloped the Penguins 7-1. That was in Columbus. So will the game being in Pittsburgh tonight make a difference? I don't know. It might not. We will have to see. After tonight, I believe, let's check. Actually, let me just do it this way. Columbus Blue Jackets versus Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's see here. They have tonight, and then February 17th in Columbus, and then April 4th in Pittsburgh. So these two teams are in the Metropolitan division, so that means they play each other 4 times. However, the Blue Jackets and New York Rangers are in the Metropolitan division, and yet they play each other 5 times. Why? I don't know. Of course, when you're talking about the Pittsburgh Penguins, the main guy you have to watch out for is Sidney Crosby. Of course. I mean, he's one of the best players. Not all time. Maybe all time. I'm not sure. But currently, this year, he's been one of the best players. But the Penguins aren't just made up of Sidney Crosby. Otherwise, they wouldn't be as good of a team as they are. Then again, the Cavs mainly relied on LeBron. Anyway, the other guys you have to watch out for when you're playing this Pittsburgh Penguins team: Evgeny Malkin, Chris Letang, Trevor Daley. The main guy for me is Chris Kunitz, though. Let's see. Pittsburgh Penguins. Penguins roster. Let's see. Oh, right. I forgot. They also have Phil Kessel. But again, the guy I'm most concerned about besides Sidney Crosby is Chris Kunitz. He has 6 goals, but he has 15 assists. That's really good. Wait, 15 or 16? 15. So he's a guy the Blue Jackets will have to watch out for. Like I said, also Phil Kessel. Kessel has 15 goals, 32 assists. Even goal scorers, sometimes they have seasons where they have more assists than they have goals. It just happens that way. Phil Kessel, he got traded from Toronto, and it seems like ever since he got to Pittsburgh, he's been really playing well. Evgeny Malkin, 22 goals, 32 assists. So if you're getting the theme, the Penguins have a lot of guys who you need to try and keep in control if you want to beat them. Of course, what's the point of having a really prolific offense like that if you don't have good goalies? Marc-Andre Fleury and Matt Murray. Starting with Matt Murray, he has 18 wins, 6 losses in 25 games that he started. Marc-Andre Fleury, on the other hand, 24 games started, 13 wins, 7 losses. So this is a dangerous Penguins team. And to me, this season, the toughest division in the NHL is the Metropolitan Division. Everybody's saying the Blue Jackets are going to be a one-and-done team where this is just a fluke season. I don't think so. I think part of it, and I said this before, part of the reason the Blue Jackets are having this kind of success this season is because they found that sense of a good balance of veteran leadership and young guys. But many of the young guys were on the Lake Erie Monsters, now the Cleveland Monsters, but the Monsters won the Calder Cup championship in the AHL last season. That's huge. I know, Calder Cup playoffs are nothing like Stanley Cup playoffs. I know, there's a huge difference. Huge. I understand that. Trust me, I do. But still, any playoff experience is playoff experience. And winning a championship is winning a championship. Granted, Calder Cup, Stanley Cup, not really on the same level, but I still count it as something. My favorite player for the Blue Jackets is Zach Werenski. I think he could win Rookie of the Year, but he'll have to contend with Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner. There's so many good rookies this year. Werenski has 8 goals, but more importantly to me, 23 assists. That's fantastic. And this is his rookie season. Let's see, who else do I think is going to be a big factor in tonight? Dubinsky, actually. I think Dubinsky is going to be a big factor. 5 goals, 15 assists. He hasn't been doing fantastic as of late. But I think it'll be critical for him to play well in tonight's game. Because the Blue Jackets are going to need the same type of effort they had in their 7-1 win to beat the Penguins tonight, especially since it's in Pittsburgh. The Penguins, do I think they can reach the Stanley Cup final again this year? Maybe. Again, this Metropolitan team is very difficult, is so tough. Let me look at my NHL app here. Give me 1 second. Standings, playoff picture. Right now, in the Metropolitan Division, Washington is the Capitals are the number 1 seed. The Philadelphia Flyers are the wild card. The Columbus Blue Jackets are the number 2 seed, are number 2. And Pittsburgh is number 3. And then I'll talk about the other divisions when the Blue Jackets play them. Although the Blue Jackets are already done with the Pacific Division, so I'll talk about that. Sharks are number 1. Kings are the wild card. Ducks are the number 2 seed. And the Oilers are the number 3 seed. I will do the Devils, a preview for the Devils to either tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. I'll figure that out. But that was huge to start. That was a huge victory for the Blue Jackets coming out of the All-Star break to beat the Rangers 6-4 and get revenge for the Rangers coming all the way back. It's 3 Metropolitan games to start for the Blue Jackets. The Rangers, tonight the Penguins, and I believe it's tomorrow are the Devils. Yep, tomorrow is the Devils. So, and interestingly, that tomorrow is is the Blue Jackets' first game against the Devils. I would have thought, since the Devils are a Metropolitan team, Blue Jackets would have had at least one game against them already, but nope. That's not how the NHL wanted it. It's weird. But getting back to Blue Jackets at Pittsburgh. Like I said, the Penguins are going to come out fast. They are coming off. Let's see here. They are coming off January 31st. They beat the Nashville Predators 4-2. So they're coming in with a little bit of momentum. It should be a fun game. Do I expect it to be 7-1? Absolutely not. Do I think the Blue Jackets are going to win? I'm hoping so, but I'm not gonna say that I for sure think the Blue Jackets are going to win. We'll just have to wait and see. So, until tomorrow, when I preview the Devils, the New Jersey Devils versus Columbus Blue Jackets, this is Wine and Gold Unger signing off. Enjoy tonight's game at Console Energy Center between the Penguins and the Blue Jackets. Reverse that. Blue Jackets at Penguins. There we go. Wine and Gold Unger signing off.